Hello, hello, hello. It's live now. What time is it today? It's 12:30. It's time for coffee and conversations with Melissa. Good afternoon, everyone. I am Melissa Ducas. I'm the founder and CEO of My Coffee Connect. It's a virtual quality connections for business to business where you can meet, connect, and collaborate. I am so excited to introduce to you the business owner in here in Pennsylvania. They are going to be an awesome collaboration with your business, and I'm so excited to introduce to you today. So let me tell you about them. Business Owners Trade Alliance was founded in 2010 by Scott Martz and Maria Wirt. They wanted to provide a unique solution to help businesses come together and thrive in a tough economy. Barter exchange were having a significant impact in building wealth, so they learned from the best and brought this unique formula for success to businesses in the area. A barter exchange like Bora offers an easier path to sales. It's also a great way to grow a business without the usual risk of cash investment. 10 years later, we have a worldwide pandemic which has created its own set of challenges for those in business. Bota is helping business owners get through this tough time together, using what they have to get to what they need. From member number one to the current day, our commitment has been the same to support local business owners and help them use trade as a vehicle to achieve their dreams. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Maria and Scott.
Thank you, Melissa. Nice to be here.
Yes. I'm so excited to present and present to you to my business owners here. You will be a great collaboration for them.
Right. And thank you so much for having us.
Yes, of course. So tell me a little bit about your company.
Business Owners Trade Alliance is a trade exchange, which is a membership of 300 plus businesses in 9 counties of Pennsylvania. Business Owners Trade Alliance is also associated with a national outfit, which is the International Reciprocal Trade Exchange, which opens us up to be able to work with 75,000 other businesses across the United States. Being a membership business, we are a business-to-business community that buys and sells from one another using trade dollars versus cash. Basically, the concept of leveraging your product and or your service to get what you want instead of using operating capital.
So what made you decide this barter company?
Well, with both our backgrounds, Maria has been a business owner for over 25 years, and I had spent many years in the consulting industry with a large firm out of Chicago, and got to meet with many business owners, not only in the United States, but also Canada. And in 2008, when the economy crashed, we found that there were a lot of small businesses that were struggling. And we thought it was a great time to start a company that would allow business owners to leverage their goods and services to buy what they want instead of having to spend cash.
Yeah, I remember that 2008, right? Crash on that. That's why I decided to do. So what did you do before?
Well, my background actually is one of being a chef. I went to Johnson & Wales University in Providence, Rhode Island for 4 years. And I spent 27 years in the food service industry working for companies like Walt Disney and Sodexo and Unidyne and other companies all across the United States.
Wow, you're lucky, Maria. You have a chef all the time.
I know, I'm so lucky.
Yes. Oh my God, that is a yes to the family. So, what do you usually cook every day? What do you usually cook?
Well, it depends on who's here in the household, but we enjoy some great gourmet meals from different ethnic backgrounds, from Chinese to Thai to Mexican to good old home style Pennsylvania Dutch.
Have you tried Filipino food?
Never. Not me.
Oh, God. Okay. Next time we will do a potluck. We should do potluck. I want to do that, a international potluck that we will bring the dishes from where we are, you know. So, what type of companies do you work with?
We work with really any company that has a product and a service that can be monetized, which can be traded out with other business owners using alternative currency. So to answer your question very directly, we work with companies like landscapers, contractors,
Mhm.
payroll companies, accountants, attorneys, doctors, with 312 plus clients out there just locally. I can't spend
Yeah.
all the time mentioning them all. But any company really that has a product or service that they could trade for another product or service using alternative currency is a great client for us.
And organizations too, correct?
I'm sorry?
Organizations,
Yes.
you know? Yeah. Don't
Uh-huh.
forget that. That's me.
I should have mentioned that. Yes, networking groups and all sorts of business owners that gather in groups to share their experiences and share their products and services with one another is also a great client.
So, ladies and gentlemen, who has businesses that you can trade off, you gotta connect with Maria and Scott later after this. So, what is the benefit to business of joining Bora?
The biggest benefit we offer to clients is twofold. One is that we directly impact their cash flow.
Mhm.
Clients can, by using an interest-free trade dollar loan or purchasing things by leveraging their products and services using a trade dollar, obviously keeps more cash in the bank. So we're able to provide new customers, increase their cash flow, as well as introduce them into a network that leads them to more cash business down the line.
I think the way I understand it, let's say, for example, I am a business coach and I am a high-end business coach and I want to trade in for the website. You can do that, right? Trade in for the website and I do coaching for them or something but it doesn't mean if I get the website, it doesn't mean the website will get my service. They will get the service from any other clients, right? Any other members?
Yes,
Or do they have to exchange that directly to them?
yeah, exactly. One of the big misconceptions of trade out there is confusing private trade with an organized formal order company.
Yes.
And most every business owner in our trade exchange has done private trade at one point in time, meaning they run into another business in their networking group, or it could even be a neighbor possibly. And they have the same need. The plumber might need lawn service and the lawn service might need some plumbing work. And they say, this is going to cost me $200. It's going to cost you $200. So instead of writing each other checks, why don't we just swap services? That is what private trade is called. In our world, in a formal barter company, it runs on alternative currency. So any client that is a member can take sales from any client in the entire group, and they can bank their trade dollars or turn around and spend them directly. But you're never locked into a one-on-one trade. So if a landscaper, for example, in our group works through the summer season doing landscaping jobs and earns $30,000 in trade dollars, that landscaper can turn around and spend it with advertising. They can use it for vehicle signage. They could use it for yard signs. They could use it for car repair. They're not locked into a one-on-one. The trade dollars are able to be spent with anyone in the entire group locally or with our national group, which is about 75,000 businesses across the U.S.
Yeah. And the good thing about this Business Owners Trade Alliance is it's done professionally, and you can never go wrong because they have you have a slip, right? You have a slip that records everything that records all the transactions, right? You have all the records.
Yes, each member in our trade exchange gets a username and password to their own online trade account. And our sophisticated trading platform works exactly like online banking, which I'm sure everyone is familiar with. And every time a client posts a transaction within the system, the trade dollars are automatically transferred from one account to the other, and an automatic posting is sent out to both the buyer, the seller, and the exchange. So it's a very secure platform, very similar to online banking.
this is so brilliant and very timely for this pandemic right now. This is very, very, you must be very busy this month, this previous that you always like appointment back to back.
Yeah, we're always extremely busy. However, during this situation with the pandemic, as you mentioned, we are experiencing a great uptick in business simply because it's almost kind of like it was in 2008. Business owners are very hesitant about throwing out a lot of cash dollars right there with fear of not getting return on investment.
Yes.
So it is a great time to leverage your product and service and use trade dollars versus spending cash.
So give them examples so they can understand more. Give them examples of things you've been able to help your members accomplish.
Well, most recently we had a pest control company, for example, that we introduced about 8 new clients to, and they take care of their lawn care and pest control. And that particular client happened to need some roofing. And the roofing project was upwards of $25,000. So that pest control company was actually able to purchase roofing using trade dollars instead of having to use cash. And the trade dollars were earned, ironically enough, by us, our organization, sending that member additional business, which he would not have otherwise had. So when you look at a large purchase like a $25,000 purchase of anything, whether it be a roof or a billboard campaign or an advertising campaign, if you're using trade dollars that you've earned by getting new customers to purchase that item, you're really saving $25,000 in your bank account.
Do you have a billboard member?
We do have a company that offers billboards on trade. We sure do.
That is awesome to know. I'm excited to that.
We have all types of advertising, from billboards to magazine to online to digital to print. Many different ways to advertise your business, including what you are doing now, and as well as one of our newest members over in Emmaus company that does TV commercials for clients.
That is awesome. I want that. So how do you promote your members to one another?
We use a system very similar to Constant Contact. We use MailChimp, and that allows us to do mass mailing to the entire membership. So when someone joins in Boda, once they get their username and password, we'll use their information that is on the website or what they communicate with us. We'll look at their Facebook page, we'll look at their LinkedIn page, we'll make sure that we understand what kind of customers they're looking for. And then we develop a presentation on MailChimp, and that gets blasted out to 312 plus members in 9 counties of Pennsylvania with a click of a button, which is pretty cool.
When did you do the email? I didn't receive any email yet.
I'm sorry?
When did you send the email for the things for that? Like, I didn't receive any email yet.
Yours is in process because we're waiting for your new beautiful profile picture.
I emailed them. Okay, I will email them again. Okay, I will definitely.
We're communicating about that.
Yes, but probably because I'm waiting for my photographers. The nicer one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
The nicer one. The nicer one.
Yeah.
Like,
I pulled the one off your website, which I thought was absolutely beautiful, but you said you have a better one coming up from the photographer.
Yes.
yes.
One, definitely. So to help us understand, how do you track purchases and sales for your members?
Again, we have an online system which allows clients to log into their account and they can post their own sales. The system is very secure because only the seller can bill the buyer. And as I said earlier, there's an automatic email that is generated that's sent to both the buyer, the seller, and the exchange. The other thing we do, just like online banking would occur, a bank sends you a monthly statement at the end of each month on the 1st. Send a statement that shows all of your purchases and transactions to every single member in the group. So you can very easily look at your statement to review it. And knock on wood, we hardly have any situations where we have to reverse transactions.
Yeah.
But if somebody does make an error in a posting, we can certainly handle that on the back end. But all transactions, purchases are assigned a transaction number, just like online banking. A statement goes out 12 months per year, and then we send a 1099-B at the end of the fiscal year, which would match all the statements.
Okay. Do you have any events that non-member can attend so they will get to know more about Business Owners Trade Alliance?
Yes, we do. We actually typically have 2 events throughout the year. We usually have a summer event, which is more surrounded around network and collaboration, as you would put it. And that's geared towards family fun. Sometimes we have it at a theme park. Sometimes we'll have it at a restaurant in an outdoor location where everybody can get together. We typically have vendors that'll show up and bring some things. But it's really nice to get the membership together, because when people meet face to face, they generate a little more a feeling of comfort in order to continue to do business with new people. There's always a trust factor in that, as you know. And then at the end of the fiscal year, we typically have our wonderful holiday trade show, in which case we bring in 35 to 40 vendors that'll bring in their products, their brochures, their soaps, and their Christmas goods to sell on trade at the show. And we typically have 100 to 140 people come into that event throughout the night. And that's where BOTA steps up, and we pay for that entire event to entertain our members and give them the best opportunity to use their trade for the holidays for their families, friends, clients, and loved ones.
So is this a live event or
Yeah.
virtual? A live event. I didn't know that. Where is it?
Not this year. Not
Yes,
this year.
Here, yeah.
Every year, except for this year, it has always been a live event.
Yes.
Last year, we held it at the Good Life Financial Building in Shillington, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
And prior years, we held it at an art gallery in Reading.
Can you say something about that? Oh my God, that event is so good. There's a lot. Like that one, you say that shop till you drop on that one, because it's a lot of good offers there. You even have the flowers that you can print on the petals. That is so unique. It's very unique. And I think that's where I met you again personally. And my awesome photographer photographed your event.
Yes, the incomparable Terry Yeagle.
There you go. Yeah. And we have a guest here, Donna Walter. This is great info. I'm looking forward to seeing your 300 members. Is she a member already, Donna?
We're meeting with Donna.
Yeah.
In about an hour.
Today you're going to meet her? Good luck for you, Donna. Hope you will join. I joined. I am joined, and this is really, really great for my members to this is one of the benefits of being a member of My Coffee Connect, because the BOTA is really, really good collaboration for businesses.
Yeah, and just so you're aware, our because of the situation with the pandemic, we are doing our trade show December 2nd from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. And it will be a virtual trade show, not something that we would normally do, but given the situation, we have to step up and dance our feet a little bit to make something happen. So we're going to do it virtually. We're going to have some guests from other trade exchanges across the country. We invite the general business community as well as
it's going to be really exciting.
It's international. Oh my God!
Yeah.
Did you do your homework with me? Did you ask if we have something like this from the Philippines?
You know what? I have yet to speak to Ron Whitney, who is our president and CEO, about that.
Yeah.
And as you know, I was recently appointed to the global board for the International Reciprocal Trade Association. So I'll be working closely with him. And he is, as I said, currently consulting with some business partners in Bermuda to help to form a barter network there. So he's prepared to help the formation of any barter exchange in any area, and has worked with people worldwide. We have trading partners as far away as Australia, and Asia, Russia, Europe,
Germany, London,
South America, all over the world. So it's and Africa. It's a pretty exciting it's going to be an exciting year for us to get introduced to those people and to obviously promote our members to them.
If it's not yet, I can schedule a meeting with my brother in the Philippines, and your CEO, my brother in the Philippines. I can connect you.
Yeah.
I'm excited to do that if we're going to start
That's
that
awesome.
with my brother. Let me ask you: is this both like I forgot the term, like
a franchise?
franchise? Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Is it
No,
a franchise?
no, it is not a franchise. Maria and I had started the company ourselves in 2010.
Yes.
And we developed our marketing materials and our concept. Maria actually met with an economist in California to make sure that we were aligning ourselves with the right business model and the right structure for our company. And then we went out to member number one and said, this is what we're going to do. And we worked our way up to about 20 members, and then we started to be able to have people trade with one another. And since then, it has built up to a little over 312 members, and Maria is serving on the board of IRTA and working with companies all across the country and abroad.
Great for you. And we have a new guest again, Holly. Hi all. The trade show is for membership, for members only?
No, we invite anybody. The general business community can certainly join the trade show, and we would encourage everyone to do so. If there's something there you like, you can certainly engage with that client for cash. If someone is not a member and they would like to use trade, they can certainly call us up. We can speak with them and possibly bring them into membership.
Yes, I do remember. I checked till I dropped one in your. Oh my God! How do you know how much cash I have? You know, and I went to your awesome show. Like she said, sounds great. So you better become Holly.
Yep, and we are on Facebook with an event page that has a registration to register on Eventbrite. So if you go to Business Owners Trade Alliance Facebook page, which is easy to find, and go down to our events, and you'll see the event for December 2nd, 6:30 to 8:30, and then simply click Get Tickets. It's free to attend.
This is December 2nd, right?
Correct. December 2nd.
It's Wednesday.
Wednesday,
December 2nd, 6:30 p.m.
Okay, good. It's not My Coffee Connect event. That's good.
I'm sure of that.
That is good. So tell us about we get to know about what you do. So it's time for us to give back to you. So what are the good referrals for you?
Good referrals for us, again, is really any client that has a product or service that can be monetized and sold to other members on trade in order to have that client gain more customers and earn trade for themselves so that they can spend it instead of cash. Right now, we are looking for a lot of people in the construction industry because contractors are so backed up from the pandemic. It's difficult to get an appointment with contractors for plumbing, electrical, those types of things. So painting contractors, plumbers, electricians are great clients for us right now. Anyone in the advertising business, because advertising is really key, especially during the pandemic. It's one of the things that clients will pull back on in terms of spending cash on it because the return on investment might not be there. But at the same point in time, you can't own a company and just disappear into the wilderness. You have to stay present. And using trade dollars to advertise is a really great way to utilize trade because you're spending trade dollars on advertising, but you're advertising in the normal venues that you would for cash, which results in cash business. So really great system to use advertising and get the return on investment.
You've been around. So how many members do you have now?
We are right around 312 plus members.
Wow, awesome. Since you are dealing with a lot of businesses, what are the good tips that you can give us to help us to grow?
I'll answer that one. there's a lot of things that you can do for your business that really don't cost anything. And one of your big words is collaboration, Melissa. And I truly believe that can bring so much to everyone that's involved. I often encourage members to do what I call cross promotion or become co-marketing partners.
Yeah.
If you can get someone to promote your business and then you do the same for them, that's free advertising.
Yeah.
And sometimes easier for someone to be someone else's cheerleader rather than their own. There's so many different ways that you can do that cost very little money. I've put together, people working together with coupons, having coupons in a store, and then having those coupons be given to the customers of the other business. There's all kinds of ways to do it that are pretty exciting, and they don't cost a lot of money. And of course, if you're printing coupons, you can use trade to print the coupons. So you can even take the cash cost out of that. So that would be one thing that I would recommend that anyone does. And of course,
the other direct benefit is
Yeah.
obviously being able to take advantage of an interest-free trade dollar loan.
correct.
When business is slow, unfortunately, that means cash flow is very slow or impacted because you're not making the same amount of sales that you used to. And in our world, if you're spending trade, you're saving cash.
Yeah.
So there are many different types of clients, like flooring companies, roofing companies, siding companies, window companies. All those companies would instantly qualify for a line of credit that they could use. They could actually spend first before we even send them a flooring job or a siding job.
Yeah.
So it's a great way to be able to impact your cash flow in a positive manner so that you can reserve your cash especially during a pandemic or when the economy is down and when you're not getting as much business as you should.
Mm-hmm. I wonder, do you have any hotels or restaurant that is member of BOTA?
Yes, we have hotels.
You?
We have hotels, bed and breakfast, and we have restaurants. We also have access to hotels, resorts, all-inclusives, all across the country, including St. Croix and Canada, Hawaii,
Dominican Republic.
Wow, that is exciting! Oh my goodness, I cannot wait, and I'm really looking forward for our journey together. Most especially if we're going to start in the Philippines. Oh my God, that is really awesome! It is going to be. They're doing it there, trade bartering, but this is more professional. So I think this is the go a long way in the Philippines.
Yeah, every client really just has to remember one simple thing. None of us, including us, can live on trade dollars. That's impossible. Okay, and we understand that. But you can't impact your cash flow by engaging in corporate trade. Some of our clients will just treat their trade activity, which they have full control over, as a simple way of creating revenue with new customers that leads to additional cash business.
Yeah, the good thing about this Business Owners Trade Alliance, it is really done professionally. You know what you're doing, and there's no, like somebody is not going to be ripped off on this one because it's all recorded, right?
Correct.
Right. Is there any issue before that somebody was like not being the service is not given or something like that? Do you have any situations like that before?
The success of a trade exchange is really built on member requests, and that's what really controls the integrity of the trade exchange itself. So when a member gives us a referral, like if you were to refer us to people as you have through your through My Coffee Connect, we know those people are going to have a good service and a good product.
Yes.
When we meet with someone we don't know, outside of COVID, we typically would always meet with them face to face. We do our diligence and validate that they do a good service. If a client in our trade exchange does not provide a good service, trust me, we're the first ones to hear about it. And in a case where we would have that happen, we would have to take a look at maybe canceling a membership. But we've been very, very fortunate and lucky to have really, really great members who provide great services.
I am so happy that we are reconnected, Maria. I'm thank you.
Too.
Yeah, I'm really, really happy. I'm thankful for Tari because of that pose in my red dress. We are connected of that. I always get connected with fashion. I always do. Everything. Yeah, everything I had a connection. It always comes with fashion.
Well, you have a second career as a model then, because those were fabulous, fabulous photos.
Yeah. Well, did you know I'm a frustrated model before? In the Philippines, I am tall and I was hired to be a model, and my mom didn't allow me to be a model.
Oh no.
And then that's why when I get older, oh my God, this is the time I can do things that I want to do before, So that's why I love to read. She made my branding in the real life, like she made it she showcased me, like I told her I want my pictures to attract sponsors. That's why she made it real. So that is good. And I'm really, really excited. You are a really, really awesome addition to my Coffee Connect. And I'm so proud to have you in my Coffee Connect. Everybody's like, oh my God. And like, they were happy to have you. I have a lot of positive things that I received from you. Especially Donna. She's really, really excited to meet you guys. And good luck for your meeting today.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're excited to talk to her too.
Yeah, because I have attended this before. She's a retired ophthalmologist, if I'm corrected, Bruce. Bruce was able to help her to connect her with the company that is going to hire her as an I cannot pronounce this esthetician or something. Can you help me? Yes, for the skincare, so it's for the skin, something like that. So it is good. He always had a great connection. So good luck for your meeting today. So
he has a great product line. We're excited.
yes, and since the men in business who listen to this and would like to know more about this, how can they connect with you?
They can simply go to www.botatrade.com. That is BOTA trade.com. And you can click on the contact page, fill out the form, and we will reach out to you as soon as we hear from you. Other than that, as we get member referrals, we'll certainly reach out. And as our membership continues to grow and we get more requests for the things that we don't have, we'll certainly be reaching out to business owners that provide the services.
Awesome. Okay, Donna Walter corrected me. It's like esthetician. Okay, thank you, Donna. I cannot pronounce it because I know how to spell it, but I cannot pronounce esthetician. Okay, that's a better way to say it. Thank you, Donna, and good luck to you and Donna for your meeting today. So thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for watching us. Thank you, Holly and Donna, for being with us and gave us some great feedback. Thank you. And for you guys, follow me in Facebook, Coffee and Conversations with Melissa, and follow me in YouTube and Coffee and Conversations with Melissa. And the best new addition for this, after this interview, like I can post this in LinkedIn. So we have a new audience in LinkedIn. So I am excited to that. I just started it yesterday. So I am so happy, and it's so timely that we did this today, so we can have more openings to the business owners. So after this, I'm going to email you the YouTube, and then I'm going to post it today. Thank you, everyone, and have a great day. Don't go yet. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Melissa.